And we'll now head over to Chesapeake as Oscar Smith and Western Branch look to hit the field here in this Southeastern District matchup.
Oscar Smith trying to run that Southeastern District winning streak to 43 games for running back J.C. Coleman, committed to Virginia Tech, trying to surpass 4,000 yards rushing in his career. And right out of the gate, Western Branch with a little onside pooch kick, and they will get the ball here. No, Oscar Smith gets the ball instead. They thought they had it, and then Oscar Smith uses that running game with the speedy J.C. Coleman. Boy, he's something else, but bad snap here. And what do we have here, Matt? A Western Branch big play.
Western Branch trying to take advantage of a big play here. A scoop and score, about a 55-yard return on the play. And when you're playing a team like Oscar Smith, you've got to get breaks like that. You saw Western Branch come out with the opening pooch kick, try to catch Oscar Smith off guard. That time able to force a fumble and a score.
Not only a big takeaway, but touchdown out of it. And then Oscar Smith says, we'll come right back. Similar to what Phoebus did against Denby, the passing game with J.J. Williamson connecting to Zach Jones. He's a big-time playmaker. The extra point gives Oscar Smith a 7-6 lead, and the Tigers back again. Quarterback J.J. Williamson surveying the field, and he finds one of his big play targets again on a completion. It was Melvin Vaughn on that one. The Tigers are driving once again here. It's Williamson finding Coleman on the little screen pass, and Coleman's got the speed to move the chains and put them in the red zone.
Yeah, you see J.J. Williamson, the future Hampton quarterback here, making the nice throws, finding different receivers all over the field and just dicing the secondary of Western Branch. But you know, it's always going to come back to one guy on this team, and that's J.C. Coleman, just cutting up the middle, moving the pile, and a nice hard run.
Yeah, Coleman ends up getting a 1-yard touchdown run here. He finds the end zone plenty of times here, and they've got a big Southeastern District showdown looming in a couple weeks with Grassville. The Tigers trying to remain undefeated in league play, up 14-6 on the visiting Western Branch Bruins. It's Williamson going deep, and he's got his man for the completion. That's Jeff Woods, newcomer to them. He transferred in from Deep Creek. He catches it, and then Coleman getting to the edges. He does that so well with a 4-yard touchdown run. Oscar Smith on top, and now trying to extend their lead even more.
Yeah, nice run there by Coleman, but an unsportsmanlike penalty will be assessed against the Tigers. But now they lead 21-6 here, and here we go with the kick here. And Western Branch looks to try and find some spark here. Hopefully it'll come on the special teams as the return man able to find a little bit of running room. However, he runs into a wall of those bright yellow jerseys as Oscar Smith tries to bring him down, but you see him still moving, still pulling the pile until finally he goes down.
You like the determination and grit there by Scott Johnson's Bruins, but facing a mighty giant here in Oscar Smith. Williamson going through the air once again. He's got his man for the touchdown. It's Zach Jones, 25 yards there, completion, and Oscar Smith tacking on more before the half, up 28-6. Western Branch trying to get something going, but it's going to be intercepted by the future Western Michigan Broncos, Saquon Gooding. Oscar Smith back on offense here. It's Williamson going over the middle, and he's picked off. Rare interception for J.J. by Caleb Reese, the Western Branch senior defensive back, giving the Bruins maybe a little bit of glimmer of hope here, but they've got to get something going quickly, and they will go to the running game, and Oscar Smith's defense trying to swarm him, but getting away from the tackle. You've got the big-time running back for Western Branch, Josh Mariner, only a junior with a 17-yard score.
Yeah, nice display of power. He was wrapped up in the backfield, but he had a low center of gravity. He was able to keep his balance and turn that into 6, but 28-12 here is the score. Oscar Smith on top, and J.J. trying to bounce back from that interception, rolls out of the pocket, finds a receiver, able to break an arm tackle, take it upfield, cuts back to the left. He might have an opportunity to score here from the 10 to the 5. He finds the end zone for the score.
48-yard touchdown by Melvin Vaughn on the pass from J.J. Williamson. 4 touchdowns on the night for Williamson. And let's show you the fourth here. He's going to find Saquon Gooding, gets him closer to the end zone. 16-yard score for the Tigers, and they're up top 42-12 in this one. And that would be our final, Matt. Oscar Smith with another impressive performance.
Yeah, another great display as Oscar Smith once again shows their dominance in the Southeastern District.
Williamson with 266 yards. Coleman does go over 4,000 yards for his great career, the future Virginia Tech Hokie. And in a loss, Mariner with 65 yards on the ground.
And then some other scores around the district. Grassfield 27-13 over Lakeland. Isaiah Harper with the score in this one. Great Bridge 29-22 over Nansemond River. Dre Mays with 4 rushing touchdowns in that game. Indian River over Deep Creek 24-7. Sawyer with just under 200 rushing yards, and Hickory over Kings Fork, snapping a 2-game losing streak.
Bay Rivers District, Matt Crafton 23-6 over War Hill. Dylan Bartels with 184 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lafayette 58-17 all over Tab. Will Capers with 3 touchdown runs in that one.
Yeah, York 46-0 over New Kent. The Falcons with 302 yards in that effort. And Poquoson 51-19 over Smithfield, but Colson with almost 400 rushing yards in that game.
Bruton with a 26-6 win over Jamestown. Darius Alvis with 8 receptions for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. We look at the Southeastern District standings. Grassfield, one of the big surprises to be undefeated this stage of the year, but we still got Lakeland and Great Bridge hanging in there as possible playoff contenders.
That's right, and as we continue on, Matt, as you said, a big matchup looming between Grassfield and Oscar Smith.